Well, here's a familiar name. Our lovable friend, Bill Murphy.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, taking the Lord's name in vain right off the bat. Way to start.
You're a longtime fan. How do you feel about this whole Patreon mess?
Hey, I was wondering when you were going to get to it, and I'm glad you guys started it. I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
Do you feel like this was like about time kind of an announcement for...
Yeah, a lot of online YouTube personalities, people who review movies and stuff, they've had several Patreons for the past couple of years, and I was always curious when you guys were going to jump in the game.
You know what? I think it took a lot of people who didn't deserve Patreons to make us realize that we did.
Yes, there was definitely a changing of my mind with this type of... I don't know if you call it crowdfunding. Is a Patreon considered a crowdfunding effort?
So. I think you say that.
It kind of is, yeah.
It's interesting, and yeah, I definitely had my perspective changed over the last probably year or so, especially with Patreon, with this service that we're using.
Yeah, because there's so many people who are really like accepting and want to do Patreons that.
Oh, Bandersnatch is coming.
Yeah, we kind of felt like maybe we should give people what they want if they really want to help us so bad. Now
look how cute it is.
Wow, look at that guy. I like the dog.
I'm just gonna dual wield these fucking little P100s at him, and he's just.
Why is one arm so big and the other one is so small?
That's the Bandersnatch technique. I think he's down. I'm hurt.
What is science wrought?
Yeah, this is Umbrella at their finest. They're just releasing all kinds of horrible aberrations to the name of Christ, my Lord and Savior.
Ouch, I have lost myself.
There's a magazine down there I gotta go get. The game looks better on the screen here, more vibrant. I turned the contrast down. That's great. Anyway, I'm gonna take a health item. Bill, thank you very much for your input.
Absolutely.
Thank you, glad to have your stamp of approval.
Yeah, thank you for your support, man. Over all the years.
Before I go, I wanted to ask Garrett what he thought about Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Finally got around to watching it and couldn't be happier.
Such a good show.
Great addition to the Evil Dead franchise. First episode directed by Sam Raimi himself.
Absolutely.
Everyone's on board from the original films. It's great. I'm really happy with it.
It had so many callbacks to the original stuff,
but not
it wasn't
shoehorned
cheesy.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just perfect.
It just made sense that yes, this is another film directed by Sam Raimi after the events of Evil Dead.
I hope he does more of the episodes.
It fit in perfectly. Bill, I'm assuming you enjoyed it as well.
Oh yeah, episode 1 was fantastic. Episode 2 is also even better. Like it's keeping it up. I hope the rest of the season's solid, and it already has been greenlit for a second season.
Yes.
So it's all pretty really exciting. Seeing
Good
Bruce
news.
Campbell just get dumped with practical blood all over him is just the best.
You know, and he's older and he plays it well, and they use that joke in the show, and I think it's just a really great direction to take that character, and it's totally believable, and I just feel like I'm right back into the
What was your favorite
world I left off in.
What was your favorite part of the first episode?
First episode was the light bulbs.
Light bulbs was a hilarious bit. If you've seen it, the light bulb bit was pretty. That was like a Mega64 inspired, or we would be inspired by that type of humor. I mean, look at Derek eating the pudding in version 1. I mean,
yeah,
it's definitely got good writing and good jokes
Mine
behind
was
it.
the little doll, because it was just like dealing the way he dealt with his hand.
Just very
everything,
similar.
Even the way it bit his nose, and he's like, ah.
I do love the fact that he's rocking his wooden prosthetic arm to try to fit back into society, and just his womanizing is right back on top to where it was. I mean, everything about the show is really good. If you guys are horror fans, I know we were talking about our Jason the video game movie trailer and how that was bumping around some horror blogs. If you are at all into the old Evil Dead stuff, check out Ash vs. Evil Dead. And I believe Starz has a app that you can watch it free on your devices.
Yeah, it should be hard to track down.
You can eat a peach for hours, and you can watch Ash vs. the Evil Dead on your devices. Thank you, Bill.
Groovy.
Thank
Groovy.
you.
Hail to the king, Bill. All right,